This is Chris. So, this is a video about how you can access some of the required and optional textbooks for this course. So, there are two ways of doing this. I'm going to go first using O'Reilly's.com website.
I would like to show you in this video a different method to solve the PageRank problem.
First thing I'm going to teach you is how to move something from your local machine to HDFS. So right now I'm in MOBA, you can see MOBA Extern. I am already connected to K-State's VPN.
Chart in RStudio, I will be using a package called QCC. So to install a package, you just go on Tools and then Install Packages, and then you can just type the name. It's called QCC, and then you can install it. So this is actually the first thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be calling the library QCC, and then I need to input some data. So I will call it def. And this will be in a data frame format.
What is a data frame?
So data frame is a type of data structure. It's basically a two-dimensional array-like structure, which in simpler words means a table. So it's a table format. I will just make sure that I call it data frame. I specify that. And then I need to start inputting my columns. So my first column will be called the facts, and it will be a vector of some random numbers. And then my other column will be the group size, which will be also a vector of some values. I'm just gonna make them all equal group size or control levels, and then they count how many things were violating, were beyond limits or violating runs. So,
But how many sigmas are being used to calculate the control levels? I need 2 for my analysis.
yes, so we need 2 standard deviations to run the analysis, and the default is usually 3. So what we need to do is just specify that in our code, and it's called n sigmas morning and then Tuesday night. So it really depends on what strategy you have, so you can change that. The defects and then the group size. So this is exactly like the RStudio example. I can print that just to see what it looks like. And the other thing I need to do is find a p-bar, which is the sum of all the facts divided by all observations. So it's whatever this adds up to, divided, add line by line, so you can visualize how it adds up to the final plot. So the first thing I have is the proportions. So I have that group. First group is 0.4, then second group is 0.5, and it goes on. And this is what it looks like. We have unequal sample sizes, so this means that the control limits are also uneven. Here we can see that nothing is out of control, everything looks good. Instead of having 3K over here, you need to switch for 2. We can start looking at possible savings per year. A possibility of having $18,000 in savings, $20,000 or $22,000 in savings. And each one has its own probability. So we have 0.2, 0.7, and 0.1. And the other event is related to the useful life of the machine. So we are not sure how long the machine will last. So we have some possible scenarios and their respective probabilities as well. So it might
Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Goldberg with the Department of Geology at K-State. If you look at the base here at the bottom, you can see this colorful layers, and then in the middle you see this gray layer that is sticking out, and at the very top it's more yellowish color. Imagine a stack of pancakes. When you're making pancakes, the very first pancake that you flip, you put on a plate, and then it's gonna be on the bottom of the pile of pancakes. So you keep flipping pancakes and stacking them up. So whatever pancake is at the very top of the pile was the latest one that you made, right? So the oldest pancake is at the bottom, and the youngest pancake in your cooking is at the top. The same thing happens with cellulose in this rock. And you can see that this looks much harder than the shales down there because the shales are all flaky and eroding away. Of brachiopods. Brachiopods are these invertebrates. They are little things that have two shells that had the accumulation of soils that formed the shale. When the sea level went up, it flooded the region. We had the accumulation of the shells that formed the limestones. Then it went back down again, and we formed another layer of shale on top of the limestone, so on and so on.